What is up, guys? PieMuffin here, and we are back with some more SAO variant Showdown. So, we had a pretty big update for, I guess, the actual start of the half anniversary, because I thought the first banner we got was the start, you know, the Kirito and Asuna with the baseball caps. Like, I thought that was like the first half anniversary banner, but I guess it technically wasn't, because today we had a maintenance, obviously, for the new content coming to the game. We've got a new banner, Battle Royale mode. As you can see, the UI for the home screen is changed a bit. I like it a lot better the way it looks now. As well as, you know, stuff coming for this month, like the Battle Pass Asuna and all that good stuff. So we're gonna go over everything, but yeah, I guess this is like the official start of the half anniversary, because we have a new like title screen and app icon as well. You'll see when you first log in. I did grind up a bit to make sure I could do a full rotation on this step up banner, because even if they were characters I didn't really care for, like I don't really know if there's any characters I don't care for at all, but like there are obviously characters I don't care as much for. Like if the banner was like Yuki and Yu-Gi-Oh, I would still summon it, because 8% rates with what we're used to is still really, really good. So I'm hoping to get some good SSRs in here. I did do a few summons because I've been having some trouble with my setup, so I wasn't sure if I was actually gonna be able to do a video. But I basically used my ticket I had here. You get one from the new event for hitting, I think it's like 50,000 points. You get another one of these 10-pull tickets. I do have a lot of these tickets that we're going to go through real quick, but I had like 4 normal tickets that I went and used on the new banner as well already. But I guess let's just talk. We're going to talk about the other stuff in another video, like the Battle Royale I'm going to leave for its own video, and then I'll also save the new event. We have another like raid event, you know, similar stuff to what we're used to, so I'll just cover that real quickly in the Battle Royale video that I'll make. But this is part 1, Verse Festival part 1. Now, I've seen people talk about, like, does that mean there's going to be like an actual part 2 banner, like part 2 characters? I don't think so. I think obviously we know we're getting a banner that's going to accompany this one for ability cards. That's going to be the Alice and Yu-Gi-Oh in the baseball cap outfits. So that could be the part 2 banner, but there could also just be a part 2 banner, because they didn't really specify anything here. You know, it's just half anniversary pickup scout, half anniversary ability pickup scout. So there very well could be an actual part 2 banner. We could add, like, this could be Verse Festival, and I wonder if Verse Festivals are always just going to be in tandem with the Battle Royale stuff that goes on. But the big thing we really have to talk about is this, right down here. Okay, I didn't click that, but that's fine. All right, let's go back in. What I was clicking on was the exchange point that we now have in the game. So as you can see here, we finally have an actual pity system in the game, and hopefully this is going to go for every banner moving forward. But as you can see, we do officially have a pity system now for the main kind of like SSRs on the banner. I guess you won't be able to do it for every SSR in here. You'll just be able to do it for like the main ones, which these 6 right here. Obviously the first 2 are the brand new ones, but what's really cool is these other 4 are limited ones that we weren't sure when they were going to come back. So this might be how they do things, where, you know, limited banners moving forward, that's when these characters are going to come back. So I would be obviously I want Alice and SINON, like the brand new units, but I will be very happy to get any of these, because these 4 right here, how do we go back? Let's go back to the exchange point. So this Asuna, this Kirito, this Asuna, and this Kirito. Neither of these, and this SINON, I guess, at the end too. I don't think I have her either. So none of these other 5 units I have in my account. These were all units I kind of skipped on, or I threw like 1 or 2 multis at. So there's a lot of value on this banner for me as a whole. But enough about that. Let's take a look at the 2 new units. We have Heart Sniper SINON, She is good. They're water. Are they both water units? Please tell me yes. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. I've been really wanting to build up my water team because I really just don't have a great, like, water team right now. It's mostly free-to-play units. Like, either free-to-play or, like, the paid pass characters. Like, I think on my team right now, I'm using the Cross-Edge Kirito. It's Kirito wearing the Cross-Edge outfit. The day one progressive Asuna, you know, they gave us, you know, for free. And then my third unit is the summonable Yu-Gi-Oh, who I recently got. So that's pretty much my team right now. Let's take a look at what she does. She seems like she's magic-based, which is cool. Meliotic Bullet, water elemental magic damage with 1200 power. It would have been cool if they took their opportunity to make this. It's kind of interesting too, like she does have the casting thing. So I wonder how it's gonna look. Is she still gonna be using her gun? Like how's that really gonna work? I'm curious. I guess we'll see. Water elemental magical damage, 1200 power. Wide pulse shot, water elemental magic damage with 700 power. Okay, so it is obviously her Gun Gale version. Killing range 1840, non-elemental magic damage with 5000 power. Her ability is targeting your heart at all times, awakening time plus 2 seconds. So plus 2 seconds, that means it happens faster? Or no, that's just the time you can stay awake and you get 2 extra seconds, okay. When awakening gauge is at 50% or higher, magical power plus 15%. And then her switch, when using switched in characters, crit rate plus 2% for 15 seconds, stackable up to 10 times, that's cool. When performing a timely switch, whole party's crit rate plus 10%, stackable up to 2 times, very cool. So a very crit heavy character. Give You My Heart, Alice, obviously the unit I want the most. She is also magic based. So it looks like her normal unleashes powerful awesomeness attack when charged, okay. Starlight Shower, water elemental magical damage with 1300 power, inflicts paralysis, okay. Okay, just 700 power for water. Awesomest Breath, non-elemental magical damage, 3000 power. Her switch is, if it would go over there, switched in characters crit plus 3% for 15 seconds, stackable up to 10 times. Okay, so you can get 30%. When performing timely switch, whole party's crit damage plus 10%, stackable up to 3 times. Shy Heart, when awakening gauge is 70% or lower, charge speed minus 15% for charge attacks. Okay, cool. When awakened, skill power plus 20%. Very, very cool stuff here. I want both units, obviously, but Alice is my main target here. But before we get into actually doing the summons, let's go ahead and go through these tickets. If it doesn't look like it's going to be a crazy animation, I'm just going to hit skip. Because there are 12 singles. I wish you could just use these tickets as like a multi. Like if you have more than 10, just be able to just use it as a quick multi. By the way, the reason I have so many tickets is simply because I already farmed out the normal raid event. So I got all the rewards from that. By the way, it looks like they did kind of... Okay, we'll let it play out. They did change the skip function for summons. So now, instead of it just skipping to the unit itself in your pull, it skips to, like, the end screen. So... Oh, this is an SSR. Because it's a single pull. If you get over 100k for an SSR... Well, a million, I guess. Character? Okay, Liz. Does that mean the tickets as well are 8%? I'm curious about that. Because that felt really easy. Okay, cool. We'll take that. I could definitely use a dupe for her. I want to see if... Can we look at the rates for the tickets? I'm curious. I don't think they would be that generous, but I could be wrong. Okay, let's look at tickets drop rates. Oh, wow. Okay, so these tickets do have 8% chance. That's actually really generous. Like, even with other gachas that have, like, tickets for their anniversary banners, In most cases, they usually just are like, okay, the ticket version of the banner is still the same. So let's see how the damage hits at first. Okay. But yeah, since it doesn't seem like these banners are going to be limited to being able to do them a certain amount of times, like for the step up, mind you, I would definitely recommend players to go as deep on this as possible, just because, especially if you don't have a lot of characters with dupes in them, it might be good to get a bunch of SSRs. But yeah, it does seem like they are taking good strides in the right direction when it comes to, you know, feedback and making it a better game. So I'm very happy to see that. And hopefully this Battle Royale, I don't know too much about the Battle Royale mode besides what I've seen in like the live streams and stuff, so I'm very excited to see if it's gonna be fun. And if it is really like an online mode you play with other people, hopefully it runs well. Okay, that's probably just give me an SR. So of course, let me know down below if you did any summons on this banner, how they went for you. So it looks like that one Liz was where we were going to get lucky. I mean, it is 8%, but even with single pulls, 8% still not, like, super high. Like, there are some other... I'd say the biggest, what do you call it? I guess the best rate for a gacha game that I can really think of off the top of my head is whenever Pokemon Masters does their, like... I forget what the rarity is called. Or not rarity, but I forget what the banner is called, but they have like a 12% banner. I don't know if I've seen really much higher than that. Of course, there are like some exceptions where like there'll be a gacha with base SSR rate is like 10% and they'll have a double rates banner, so that makes it 20%. But in most cases, I think the highest I've ever seen is like 30% in a gacha game for like their high rarity thing. But that's usually like an anniversary banner. So it'll be nice if they bring back this 8% for the actual, like, 1-year anniversary here in, like, 6 months. Alright, yep, let's just skip through these last 2 tickets and go ahead and we're going to do 1 full rotation. Regardless of what I pull, we're going to do 1 full rotation on the banner, because I'm probably going to keep summoning even past that off video. Unless they really just drop some characters I want, just because it seems like this banner is going to be the best banner to summon on for a while. Especially since all the limited units up to this point, at least I think all of them, are actually on this banner. And that might be how they do things. Like, we might only get, like, these, like, versus banner for every half and full anniversary. So that might be a case where that's when you should expect all the limited units you missed out on to come back on the banner. Obviously, their rates won't be the same or as high as on their initial banner, but they're still there. There's still the chance you could get them. Alright, let's go ahead and move over to the actual banner over here. Top priority, we're definitely hoping for... And what's nice is they aren't like... Because sometimes, and we've seen SAO do this before, they'll give us like something better about a banner and then remove what was good about the banner in the first place. So it's good that they gave us the 8%, but aren't messing with the step-ups. Like, you're still getting an SSR guaranteed on step 2 and an SSR character on step 4. So it's nice that they did that, but let's go ahead. First step is obviously half off, so let's see what happens. Hopefully we can bring Alice home in these 4 steps. And just in general, I hope to pull her home by the time I'm done summoning on these banners. But with 8% rates, I feel like most multis you're doing, unless you're just extremely unlucky, I feel like most multis you're doing should bring you SSRs. Let's see. This might just be a bad one. Because, he's only at 95k. Up. Oh, nope. It did say switch. I thought that was weird. Okay, so. Okay, yeah. So only one SSR, but I'll take it. I thought the numbers were going up relatively slow. Here, I'll see what we got. Oh, we got SINON. All right, first step, SINON. We'll take it. Obviously, it would have been perfect if that was Alice, but at least we got one of the two. So even if I don't get Alice in the rest of these steps, I can still at least say I got one of the units. Now what's nice is you can just hit skip for the rest of it, so that's good. So as you can see, you pretty much get 10, you know, every single summon you do, you get 1 exchange point, so a full multi is going to give you 10. You need 200 to exchange for the units in the exchange pool, so that's 20 multis you would have to do on a single banner. So if you are someone who saves for very specific characters, that's going to be your way to kind of make sure you're always getting them, you know, save. I don't know how much that would be. Okay, so what? So 40, so the full step up is 40, so you'd have to do the full step up 5 times. So you need like 25,000 crystals, roughly, to make sure you get a character through pity. Okay. Alright, let's see what step 2's got for us. Obviously, SSR guaranteed. It could be an ability card. It could not be. I wonder if the limited ability cards are in here. I don't even know if any of the ability cards are limited. Like, I don't remember if... Okay, well, obviously, we're going to get the animation. But we can see what numbers we get. If we get over 2 million, we're getting more than 1 SSR. I don't remember if any of the ability cards were really, Okay, switch again, so Austin is gonna show up again. If they were, you know, tied to everything. Oh, no, we might actually get 2. Unless it's gonna cut us off right at 2 million, or right under 2 million. Okay, cool, 2 SSRs in this multi. Alright, come on, Alice. Like I said, even if we pull Alice here, I'm still going to do 2 more multis, because maybe I could get a dupe for one of them. Oh, okay, Layla dupe. I do wonder... By the way, I am fully caught up on the story now, not in terms of, like, reading it. Obviously, I haven't really read it. I'm just caught up in terms of, like, the stages. So I will get started very soon on doing my, like, kind of, like, story read-through of that. Because there's so many characters, I'm just like, wow, they really made a lot of original characters for this game. Alright, so there should be 1 more, I believe. Okay. Original Leafa. Which, it's unfortunate she wasn't great since she was one of the units I was re-rolling for. I was re-rolling for her and Liz, and unfortunately neither of them ended up being that good. So, oh well. But I will take those dupes. I don't have a single summonable SSR fully duped out, so I am not going to complain about pulling dupes. I do just really hope we can get Alice in these next 2 steps. Alright, so step 3 is going to be our just kind of 33% off step. Nothing really guaranteed on this one, but hopefully we can get lucky. Let's see what we got. Obviously, it'd be nice to see Valiant Showdown. Okay, Showtime, so now the thing is, like, I don't want to hit skip anymore, because now just skip does it for the entire multi. Okay, yeah, this is not going to be anything. Yeah, so just 1 SR. Okay, we can skip that one. But yeah, so you don't want to skip animations now just to see the number, because it'll just skip the whole multi and, you know, spoil the surprise. Alright, so we are still on par for the multis we've done. We've gotten 3 SSRs and 3 multis. Just unfortunately, step 3, the cursed step, kind of shafted us a little bit. Alright, Alice. Let's see you come home on this multi. Like I said, if not, I actually should check afterwards. I haven't been paying attention to how long this banner is going to be around. Hopefully it's going to be around for a while, at least like a month or so. Or I guess a month at most is probably what we would expect. Alright, I'll see how these numbers go. Okay, not crazy high. Okay, Asuna's going to show up again. Yeah, it's just gonna be 1 SSR from the... Oh, wait, no, maybe not. Okay, yeah, it's gonna be 2. Okay. No complaints here. 2 SSRs. It'd be cool to eventually see 3 million. I'm sure someone has. Alright, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is one of our... So the final SSR should be at the end of the multi, then. So they're both gonna be characters. Okay. It is funny that most of the SSR, I mean, obviously not Leafa, but all the other SSRs we've been pulling have been ones that I've pretty much pulled recently. Like Layla, relatively new to my account. Yu-Gi-Oh, same thing there. All right, come on, Alice. I'm counting on you. Should be the next one. Come on, Alice. Double SINON, really? Okay. Alright, looks like I'm going to be chasing Alice for a while. That's alright. I'll definitely take a dupe in a brand new unit. Oh, there you go. I'm already, like, almost a quarter of the way to Pity, so... If I really felt like it, I could go to Pity. But how long is this banner going to be around for? Because I have plenty of story to farm as well. This banner until 6/1. Yeah, we literally have an entire month for this banner. I don't see a way that I don't get Alice by the end of this month. Because like I said, I have plenty of story to farm. Like, I'm all caught up on the actual story. But for hard mode, I've only gone through chapter 1. And by the way, this next chapter just started. I don't know if this is like the entire chapter, but there's like only 2 parts for this chapter, and then this one only has a handful of parts as well. Yeah, this one only has 8 parts as well. So some of these parts are a bit lower, but pretty much where I'm right here on hard mode. I'm up to 2-7, so I have plenty I can farm. Probably at least just on hard mode with all the story. Probably enough to do another full rotation, I would guess. Because obviously that's like another like 5 full chapters. But that's pretty much going to be it. So next time I will be going over the Battle Royale mode. Obviously you can see what the boost stuff is right there. It looks like it's going to be water and magic are going to be the boosts here, obviously, because that's what the banner units are. So I'm going to work on getting SINON leveled up and using her in the Battle Royale, see how that goes. So that's going to be it, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.